like a Hellcat.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and once again it's time for another Vinted purchase. Now, like I said before previously, I never usually get much stuff off Vinted at all, and I was just looking on there again a few days ago and a wee bundle came up on the screen like as a suggested item, and it was only £9 I think. So I looked at it, it was 5 games, but one of them was Wii Sports Resort, which is obviously worth £10 trade-in by itself. So I sent him an offer of £6.50 and he actually accepted. So with the fee and postage it was £9, about £9.50. I'll put the exact price up there. Here is the bundle of games. I'm not going to show you this side because it's got my address on. Not actually opened it, obviously. It's actually pretty well taped up in all fairness. So I will get my handy Games Workshop cutting blade, if you want to call it that. It's actually given me very good service down the years. Obviously I don't ever buy any models or anything to use it with anymore, but it still helps me when I'm cutting open packages and stuff. So 5 Wii games. I thought, you know what, it looks like it could be a winner in terms of just taking them in, trading them for sort of like double the money I spent in terms of getting it into credit. So I thought that was quite good. Now, I've said before, I'm saving up my credit to try and get 2 Wii games. There's only 2 Wii games I want to really kind of complete my Wii collection, and they are The Last Story and Pandora's Tower. Now, at the moment, I think I've got a pile of probably about £25 worth of stuff I need to trade in. So here we are. We've got Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. This is actually in nice condition, to be fair. Never played it. The disc is fine. It's just got a couple of fingerprints, so that's okay. I think that's worth maybe £2 or £3 trade in. I'll put the exact prices on the screen like I always do. We've got the standard Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's not worth as much trade in. I know for a fact that's not got a manual either. Disc has got lots of little scratches on, but I think they should still take that. We have got Just Dance 3. This one's not worth much. Maybe it's worth probably about £1.50 or something trade-in. It's not worth too much. The disc is fine, so that will be okay to get traded in. The next two is where the credit are actually, because we've got Just Dance 4. I think this one's £8 at the moment. I think you get £5 trade-in for this one. So that's actually really good. So I'm hoping the disc is okay. Disc is fine. That's actually the best disc so far. That's okay. The box actually has a broken bit there, but I'll swap that for probably one of the Mario games, the cheapest one, just in case they try and tell me they can't take it because of that. So that's good. And then obviously where the main amount of credit will be, Wii Sports Resort. Still really expensive to buy. I think it's like £15. Oh no. The disc is so bad. That could potentially be a problem. That is really not good, and I don't think that is going to be able to be cleaned or anything. You probably can't tell at all, but it is covered in marks and scratches. That's disappointing. I might actually contact the seller to see if I can get a couple of pounds back or something, if you can do that on Vinted. I don't know. I've never had to raise any queries on Vinted. That is annoying because that is where the value in the bundle was. I'll still try and take it to CEX. They might take it. Purely depends on the staff members a lot of the time. A lot of the time you'll end up with a younger person who doesn't give a toss about the condition of games or anything. If I could potentially trade all that in with the other stuff, that'll probably put me on about £45 of credit, which means I will actually be able to do an order and take a chance on a copy of The Last Story or Pandora's Tower. Not sure which one I will order first. Nothing drastic today. That is it. Let me know your thoughts on those pickups. Is it worth spending £9 to flip it and turn it into like 19 or 20? Usually if it's double, I think it's not a bad thing to go for a lot of the time. And as well, I always think if a purchase can be made and you can actually sell it to CEX for more money than what you bought it for, it's always worth doing, assuming you're not go in, especially to CX to trade it in, spending fuel money just to make £2 or £3, it's not worth it. But if you like saving up quite a few things to trade in at once, definitely. Or if you're going somewhere anyway, I always think it can be potentially worth doing stuff like that. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, I'll be back in the near future with some more pickups. Goodbye for now.